Yo, what's up everybody? Thank you for tuning into the Couch Media Course channel again. My name is Andres, and today we're going to be checking out episode 3 of She-Hulk. Alright, so we're back people, and we're going to be checking out episode 3. Last episode felt like it was 10 minutes long, but I didn't necessarily have a problem with it. I felt like the first episode had some pacing issues. It felt like it was on like fast forward. The second episode felt a little more grounded and flowed a little better. But yeah, it's good stuff so far from She-Hulk. I'm definitely enjoying Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk. She's been awesome. Just like full of life and like adds a fun dynamic to the MCU. I guess the most interesting thing for me that happened last episode was the Hulk leaving the planet, like on the Sicarian ship. So like, who is that? You know, like, does he know that person? Like, did he track that person down and like they resolved their issues because like, you know, they crashed and they they got into an accident and then Jennifer became She-Hulk and all that stuff like that. So like hoping that they kind of elaborate on that. They probably won't elaborate on that in the show. That's probably honestly the last time we see the Hulk or Bruce Banner in the show. Hopefully that's like a setup for a future Hulk movie. Although I know I've said it a million times before, I'm not fond of this version of the Hulk at all. He's just not cool anymore. He's just a joke. He's just like a measuring stick to like how strong the other characters are now. So I'm just editing that part right now, and like, man, I can't speak English, man. I forgot a whole word in there. Show to how strong the other characters are now. Measuring stick to how strong the other characters are right now. Yeah, I need a dictionary, man. Somebody teach me how to speak. But yeah. I'm not going to beat up on the Hulk too much because this isn't his show. So back to She-Hulk, the main star of the show. Last episode, we got a little glimpse of Blonsky and how he felt about the whole situation that happened in the Edward Norton version of him. He just kind of felt like he was the victim in all this and all that stuff like that. So obviously, the episode ended with him breaking out of prison, as we saw in Shang-Chi when he was fighting Wong. So that's caused a little stir in the media. So obviously this episode is going to touch on that and the trial and all that stuff like that. So without further ado, let's take a look at episode 3. All right, and play.
I was forced to leave myself,
okay.
But I returned.
Wong, what's the explanation?
Of my own free will.
Who forced you?
Sorcerer Supreme of the Mystic Arts, and his name is
Wong. Just Wong, and his internet
funny,
presence.
like,
He's either.
It's funny, like you could Google the Avengers
New
now.
York. I sent a thirst trap.
Oh my god.
Me with a bunch of books.
Oh. That's funny as hell. Because Wong is like a secret bookworm.
I know you can't wait to see Wong.
Shit.
I get it. I just
I
want
love
to make
this
sure
fourth,
that you don't think
like,
this is one of
fourth
those
wall
cameo
breaking.
every week type of shows. That's not.
That's
Looks
funny.
like Bruce. And Blonsky.
And Wong. And Daredevil next
Just
episode.
remember whose show this actually is.
That's funny as hell. I like these little like news little segments, right? It makes it feel like the world is like real, right?
Lawyer has been plagued by public backlash, with many questioning her qualifications.
Univision.
Then they gave it to a woman? Why are you turning every super female?
Oh yeah. Those comments are crazy.
I think you're wrong on that child, but I'd smash.
That's funny, yo. I've seen comments like that too in real life about like how they're taking away all the male heroes and all that shit like that. Like, yo, shut the hell up, man.
We have too much history for me to be comfortable with her on the case.
I would love to know what this is about and not work on it.
You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Mallory Book is also in the Superhuman Law Division.
Yeah. No, like, it looks cool. Yeah, I'll take him.
Well, our friend, he's been defrauded by an ex-girlfriend and wants to file a suit against her to get his money back.
Flew to Bali for a photo shoot. Paid off her Volkswagen Passat. Subscribe.
But why the Superhuman Law Division?
The girlfriend in question is a shape-shifting light elf from New Asgard.
Wow.
Well, to
That's
be fair, I
hilarious.
thought I was dating Megan Thee Stallion.
Sorry.
Fuck?
Sorry, you thought you were dating Megan
Yeah,
Thee Stallion?
you got no chance, bro.
Multiple Grammy Award winner megastar Megan Thee Stallion?
What part of shapeshifter did you not get?
You thought she drove a Passat.
But you see, this is why I don't want one.
You know damn what she in a Passat.
Miss Walters, I received your message.
I extracted him from the prison against his own wishes because I required a worthy opponent as part of my training to become Sorcerer Supreme. And as Sorcerer Supreme, I insist that he not be punished.
That's such a
for my
dumb
actions.
reason.
Again.
Out of everybody in the whole world, you choose Abomination.
What you can do to help is show up at the hearing and explain everything.
Very well. We'll reserve sorcery for strategy B.
Don't tap your nose.
How much money in cash and gifts did you spend on the Megan Thee Stallion imposter?
Megan Thee Stallion imposter. Imagine that. Like, you think Megan Thee Stallion wants you?
Okay.
I'll be in shock, yeah.
100. 200.
200,000. I am not a fool.
We'll start building your case, and I will be in touch, Mr. Bukowski.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
What's up, bro? I'm gonna drop the case. Wait, just now? The truth is,
That's fishy.
I think somewhere deep inside.
That's not a part of him, right? That's not in his DNA to be nice like that. Oh, that's his girl, right? That's his ex-girl? The elf?
Say this is unexpected.
Well, it's just money after all.
And now
Yeah, it's definitely not him, because he's not that good of a person.
I got a story to tell.
Hey man, I think somebody towed my Cybertruck.
Yeah, it is her.
Handicap spot. I swear it was a Cybertruck spot. Drive the Cybertruck.
Security!
That's hilarious.
I love harassing women in the workplace.
Yeah, she's chaos. Yo, this fucking lady.
Be a warning.
Yeah.
I don't. You guys know me.
Yeah, you guys know. He brought Jen a basket, for God's sake. She's not a bad dude.
Is that her? She-Hulk, is it true you were rejected by the Avengers?
What a claim, huh? What an asshole.
By the Avengers. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are those your soulmates?
What's all about?
What is that about? Like, how do they even fall for this shit?
I'd like to start by saying that I feel great remorse, great shame.
He's not the
So
same
to answer your question, yes, I
Blonsky
feel I
from The
have
Incredible
been
Hulk, for sure.
rehabilitated.
Even
I've
in the way he,
spent
like,
every day
talks
of
and
my
shit.
incarceration. I have changed emotionally, physically, metaphysically, spiritually, karmically, cosmically, interdimensionally,
Etc. Mr. Blonsky does own a plot of
Blonsky.
land on which he plans to work and reside.
He's going into farming.
No, actually, he plans to open a meditation retreat on the property, which is very, you know.
They are my better eights.
Better 8. Instead of better half, better 8. Love you. So dumb. This guy turned his whole life around.
I think I'll let it flow.
Now the library's
That's
a
hilarious.
quiet place to shoot someone.
Instead of toilet wine.
Yeah, somebody that unstable should be a security guard, right?
Because there's still the matter of Mr. Blonsky's escape.
A witness will explain.
Juan, where the fuck are you, bro?
My apologies, Miss Walters.
Ah, finally!
She's pissed, yeah.
As such, she has diplomatic immunity.
She may have
That's crazy,
diplomatic
right?
immunity in New Asgard, but we are not in New Asgard.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but Asgard is not a place.
Admissible in court. Your Honor, this case is very cut and dry. My client was defrauded of $175,000 by a scam artist. He deserves compensation for the financial and emotional trauma that he has suffered.
My client and Mr. Bukowski were in a consensual relationship and engaged in role play.
Oh, gross.
No rational adult would have believed my...
I find it hard to believe that
That's
Mr.
fucking
Bukowski could be
stupid.
fooled so easily. And the onus is on you to prove that, Mr. Pugliese. That being said, I'll allow this to go to trial. So, Miss Runa, your motion to dismiss is denied.
Oh, then she shapeshifts. How like, that's her, right?
In light
Yeah,
of
she's
the
not there
information
anymore.
I've
How did nobody
changed
notice
my
that, though?
rules.
Impersonating a judge is illegal. Get down from there.
This is very good for us.
She lost the case right there.
I offered him asylum at Kamatage, which is truly lovely this time of the year. But he was quite adamant he'd be returned to serve out his sentence and repay his debt to society.
Thank you.
It sounds so fishy, right? Like,
So,
it can't be true, right?
Well, that may be true of Emil Blonsky, but I mean, when Blonsky uncontrollably becomes Abomination, isn't he a raging monster out for blood?
Excuse me?
He didn't see the Incredible Hulk,
your
right?
minds at ease.
He had his wits. I know he was crazy powerful, but... Oh, shit. That's crazy. I think those are gonna be going crazy for him.
As you can see, I'm in full control.
That's enough!
God damn.
Chase back now!
I'm fucking terrified, yeah. Damn, I wish they would like edit the voice a little bit, man. It takes so much away from like the character design.
Mr. Blonsky could have broken free, but has chosen to remain in his cell. As
Definitely
his
true.
Stellar prison
He's
record
making a
reflects,
freaking case for himself,
Mr.
huh?
Blonsky spent his- Let's get this man some clothes. Oh, yeah.
And as for Mr. Wong,
Just one. The
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer Supreme, master of the mystic arts, leader and former librarian of Kamatage.
Yeah. God, Dennis Bukowski.
Oh, yeah, no, you're gonna need that. Connecting the A and B story? Nice.
How did you work with him for so
That's so
long?
dumb.
Oh, I killed him in my head several times, many different ways.
And yet he was convinced. The man is almost terminally deluded.
I'd call him gross. Yeah.
Hey, would you be willing to say that under oath?
I swear the testimony. We worked regularly on cases together, so I've spent a lot of time with Mr. Bukowski.
Did he ever share his
Painstaking
personal
time,
life
probably.
with you, specifically his dating life.
Yes, he would. Prolifically and unprompted.
You wanted to know.
Dennis Bukowski is an almost pathologically entitled man. He would absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan Thee Stallion because he is truly that delusional.
No further questions, Your Honor.
That's so dumb.
I award full damages to Dennis Bukowski in the amount of $175,000. We also sentence the defendant to 60 days for impersonating a judge.
No.
That's right.
Oh shit. That's crazy, Meg.
Hey, do you
That's
guys think I have a
fucking
shot with the real
crazy.
Megan Thee Stallion? Should I go back?
no. After reviewing his record, we hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole effective immediately. Mr. Blonsky is prohibited from turning into Abomination indefinitely. Is ordered to wear an inhibitor in perpetuity. Any
Jeez.
violation of this condition will result in his immediate return to prison.
Understood. I don't want to read any more stories about either of us.
You might want to reconsider that. I mean, they're going to write a story about you one way or the other. You know, better to be part of it, really.
Yeah, definitely. She's never gonna get rid of it.
The Abomination is now a free man. And here with us in the studio, the lawyer responsible for his release, She-Hulk.
Yeah, my name's Jennifer Walters, not She-Hulk, and my client's name is Emil Blonsky, not the Abomination.
Got it. How did you come up with the name She-Hulk?
Oh, funny story.
Ask
I
him
didn't.
the dumbest questions,
some
right? Like
random
shit
guy
that doesn't
on the
matter.
news-
When we come back, She-Hulk shares her diet and exercise secrets.
Oh god. So dumb, you know. Is it the Wrecking Crew or whatever?
Oh, wait.
That's true, right?
If you're gonna strut around showing off your powers, you better be able to back it up.
Yeah, that is the
When did I
Wrecking
ever
Crew, right?
Strut around and show off my powers. Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Shit. Damn. That guy's spine is done.
What'd you turn into, She-Hulk? Pierce that nasty green skin. Damn it. Lost gonna
Trying
be
to
mad.
create. Okay. Might be leading to something else, creating more Hulks in the world. Red Hulk, maybe?
Hey, there's my new favorite client.
Who's it, Meg?
Just
Oh my
your
god, yeah,
signature
it is Meg.
And initials up
That's
here.
crazy. Meg is in freaking She-Hulk, bro. Oh my god. It's so dumb, man. Oh my god, yeah, they got She-Hulk twerking out here, yeah.
Way more fun than my last one. I will kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion.
That's so dumb, yeah. Yeah, She-Hulk got a wagon, right? That's funny. Oh man, that's fucking dumb and funny at the same time, yeah. Meg Thee Stallion twerking with She-Hulk. I went back in a little bit and like kind of like looked at her old comics and stuff like that, and like She-Hulk has always been like incorporated with pop culture and stuff like that, so it makes sense that she will be interacting with one of like the biggest artists in the world right now. That's funny as hell. Yeah, Megan is so bad. She's baddie. But yeah, anyways, pretty fun episode. Nothing crazy in terms of like, I feel like world building. I feel like it was just a very contained episode. Only thing that was kind of like world building was the end, where I think that's the Wrecking Crew. Correct me if I'm wrong, Marvel heads, but yeah, they're trying to get like a sample of her and to maybe, you know, possibly create some more Hulks in the world. So maybe like a red Hulk or, you know, different types of Hulk. So that should be interesting, like going forward, to see how that plays out. But yeah, super fun, man. Although like this Blonsky is like, it's fun and it's funny and it's a different take on him. I do miss the old Blonsky. I miss the old Incredible Hulk world, man. That world was so fucking cool, man. It's like, it was a little more serious. So yeah, like obviously the show is not gonna be like that, but I just feel like they're just taking everything that used to be cool and like changing it to be not as cool anymore in the new MCU. But it wasn't that. It wasn't like, it didn't kill it for me, you know. Like Tim Roth still acted very well, just like he did in the past in the Incredible Hulk as the previous multiverse version of I'm gonna call it multiverse version because this is a total different version of Emil Blonsky. There's no way that the Incredible Hulk Blonsky can be this Blonsky. So I'm gonna just say the multiverse Blonsky. But yeah, Tim Roth is awesome. Anything you give him, he's gonna kill it at. So I didn't have a problem with how, you know, he was acting. He was acting great. It was just like, it's such a drastic change of how he used to be. You know, like one of the most badass soldiers in the MCU to becoming, you know, a comedy character. But what can you do? You know, that's just the direction they chose to go with the new comedy-driven Marvel world. But yeah, interesting stuff. We're definitely wondering where the season's gonna go, right? It almost feels like kind of every episode it's its own episode. There's not, I don't feel like there's too much world building, but they could prove me wrong, you know. Like I'm only on episode 3, so multiple things could happen in the future that, you know, builds this world to like a bigger picture. But yeah, overall so far it's been fun. Yeah, definitely excited to check out episode 4, which I'm gonna do right after I finish this episode. So expect another reaction to come soon, with episode 5 coming tomorrow or today if you're watching this episode. So yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and if you stayed this long into the video, consider giving it a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, and I'm not just talking about my looks, like I'm kidding, I'm just talking about the content. If you like the content, consider subscribing. That'll mean a lot to me as well. Comment what you thought about the episode, how you feeling about the season so far. Leave all your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, like always, everybody, I appreciate you tuning in, and until we meet again on the next video, peace.